Rodolfo Vieira, he's like a really well-known jiu-jitsu guy in the jiu-jitsu community. 31 years old, 7-0 going into this fight. And he's like, he opened up at one point when we first looked at the odds like 3 weeks ago, minus 500. Okay. By the time the fight happened, it went down to like minus 380. He was fighting like a skinny Mexican dude. I wish I had his name. It's kind of disrespectful. Something Hernandez, I'm pretty sure. But he fought this dude, something Hernandez.
Lopez?
No, it was Hernandez. Don't do that. It was something Hernandez. If you want to pull up Rodolfo Vieira's last fight real quick.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Versus Hernandez. So he was like plus 315. Vieira was minus 380. Vieira, big muscular dude, definitely took a lot of roids. Long story short, Viera goes for a quick takedown, and wrestling tires you out, especially, if you have big muscles, that lactic acid shoots quickly. That's the only thing with steroids and big muscles. Your gas tank is very short. You have like a 2, 3, 4 minute window to really, especially if you go for a takedown, try to take him down. If the takedown doesn't work or the guy's able to scramble and get back up, he got on top and had a shot, but the other guy defended it well and was able
Anthony Hernandez.
Anthony Hernandez was able to get back up, and with like 2 minutes, 1 minute left in the round, Viera was clearly tired, and I believe at the end of the first round, Hernandez hit him with a shot and hurt him, and it went to the second round. It went to the end of the first, into the second round. Viera was done, tired, and not only did Viera get beat after starting out opening up as a minus 500, he got submitted. This is like one of the top Brazilian jiu-jitsu peoples in UFC, if not the top, just accolades wise. But again, he got tired because of too much steroid use, and got guillotine choked. He got
guillotined.
And he got same side with the arm in, so he couldn't even. It was like the arm and the head was on the same side, and he got guillotined right here. But
damn.
But and that was like a plus 2,800 for Hernandez to get a submission. 28-1 odds for Hernandez to submit Viera, and that honestly, that's my biggest. Again, we've said this before, but I've been training jiu-jitsu for 11 years, and the biggest pet peeve of mine for jiu-jitsu is a lot of these forefathers who kind of made jiu-jitsu popular are all roid head. They all took steroids, and that's like the big thing people in the jiu-jitsu community don't want to talk about at these tournaments. It's like all these guys do steroids. There's guys like Roberto Jimenez, who I fought, who one of the big tournaments says juice free, or he had like a shirt, he said juice free. Remember? Or I sent you that whenever that happened, or roid free or something. But some of the best guys in the world who people like really nut hug in the UFC, in the jiu-jitsu community, all take steroids, from Galvao to people I was close to. I mean, I don't want to, I shouldn't even call it names, but a lot of the big guys.
Steroids and just, what's the term I'm looking for? Like other optimal drugs for sports. It's just so popular in Brazil, you know, and that's the foundation of the sport,
right. And again, in the whole mixed martial arts, combat sports community.
Right. Well, and they're not getting tested. There's no testing for these.
Until USADA came in the last, 5, 6, 7 years now.
Well, that's only in the UFC, right?
In the UFC.
I'm saying in jiu-jitsu events, like what? And the biggest, like Naga, there's
nothing. There's no testing whatsoever.
How about Worlds? No, not in Worlds either.
There's nothing. And I think they say there's something, but again, if you're off the roids for 2 days or something, you can just pass their silly test.
And it depends on what you're taking. Yeah. Like USADA has such a crazy system that they can find even like like John Jones got caught with, what was it? Like a decagram or something, like the smallest amount, what I mean? It's like.
Exactly. Yeah. I just got a decagram. I had like a penogram. You had a penogram because you put testosterone in your system, blood.
Dig pill. Gas station. Dig pill.
Gas station. Dig pill. Just like Overeem ate horse meat. You guys got the best excuses I've ever heard.
Have you ever eaten horse meat?
I have not.
You don't know about the testosterone boost.
Oh, all right. Just like dick pills.
Native Americans used to say that whatever animal you eat, you take their soul into your body, and you have that power.
I believe that.
If you believe that,
I don't believe it gives you big muscles.
If you do believe that, we should just be eating bears and fucking.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. If I eat more fish, I probably am a little bit more swifty. But anyway, yeah. So hey, top jiu-jitsu fighters, get off the roids. So
they're not going to.
They're not going to. Oh well, unless they want
until they get tested.
Well, that's
why aren't they testing them? I don't understand.
Because some of the most big guys are the money makers, realistically.
What do you mean? That are all on roids?
The people in the power positions who they're roid heads. So they're not gonna be like, hey, let's start looking at the things that we cheated with.
But like Eddie Bravo, I feel like some of the leading guys in the industry who are trying to make changes, they should implement
that's why he does
things,
that's why he just does his own thing.
Yeah.
Some of the smaller
But I'm
guys,
sure they don't test. What's his new league called that they have with the slapping? Combat Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they're testing there, but
yeah. And I haven't seen all the highlights that I've seen. They don't seem like they have the big muscular guys.
Yeah, they don't.
It's all smaller guys.
I don't know if it was only based on weight divisions, because I don't think the one I watched was all like 145, 155. Yeah. I don't know if they've had the bigger guys compete yet.
Right.
In that.
And I even believe some of the smaller guys were just taking roids just to train a lot. Like,
yeah.
You know, like.
It just might not be as visible on a smaller frame. Well, you can
definitely have the big guys, 185 and above.
Yeah.
Like this
when
guy.
you look like Brock Lesnar and you're doing fucking
even
judo
Rodolfo Vieira,
flips.
He's 31, I'm 30. I'm like, bro, you look like you're 38 from too much testosterone, fucking up in your age. But anyway, the moral of the story is don't do steroids if you're going to be a jiu-jitsu fighter or a UFC fighter. It's called cheating. All right, so that's it for the UFC 258 recap. If you like this video, click the like and subscribe button below and hit the little chime button.
That's perfect. That'll be funny.